captured the imagination of people for centuries. Whether real or imaginary, these discoveries continue to fascinate and provoke fear in those who dare to explore it. Remember to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more content on haunted and mysterious topics. Until next time, stay vigilant to your surroundings. Goodbye.
Oh! Ow!
Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today, we have an exciting video lined up for you that will give you goosebumps related to doorbell camera and the spine-chilling footage they capture. Come along with us as we venture on a thrilling adventure into the mysterious and unsettling world of doorbell camera captures. Some of the disturbing footages are as follows. Number 8. Bad clowns spotted in town. The doorbell security camera recorded a horrifying sight. A late-night visitor who would give anyone nightmares. The video began with a man dressed as a clown swiftly approaching the front door of the house. In his hand, a knife was visible, indicating his sinister intentions. This certainly classifies him as a malevolent clown. Despite his attempts, the front door was securely locked, preventing him from gaining entry. However, the unsettling events did not conclude there. Additional footage from the security cameras revealed the man wandering around the premises, desperately searching for an alternative way inside. He eventually reached the back door and made another futile attempt to break in. After fruitlessly exploring the backyard, the clown eventually gave up and departed. If I were a resident in that neighborhood, I would ensure that every door and window were consistently locked and secured. Number 7. The Doorbell Witch. This eerie and chilling footage was captured by a doorbell security camera. Uploaded on YouTube by YouTuber Tom Roach, this unsettling video is gaining widespread attention. The video showed a creepy visitor slowly making her way towards the front door. The closer she got, the stranger she looked. Her fingers were unusually long as she approached, making her presence even more unsettling. Not only was her appearance eerie, but her actions were also quite disturbing. When she reached the Ring doorbell, it was clear that she had no nose, mouth, or any facial features, except for her long fingers. Eventually, she walked away from the door and disappeared into the darkness of the night, causing a chorus of barks from the dogs in the neighborhood. This mysterious being seemed like a mix between a witch and an unknown monster, with no human resemblance. Apart from her looks, she gave off a sense of fear. What do you think about the identity of this witch-like creature? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 6. Owner saved from raging fire. The footage recorded by the doorbell camera depicts the early stages of a fire starting at a nearby residence. Over time, the fire escalates in severity until it consumes the entire structure where the camera is situated. The resident, who was asleep during the incident, received numerous alerts on his mobile device as a result of motion detected by the doorbell camera. Upon viewing the video, the resident promptly seized a fire extinguisher in a desperate attempt to quell the raging flames. Realizing his attempts were futile, he escaped through the rear door of the residence.
Oh! Ow!
The prompt alerts from the doorbell camera were instrumental in preserving the homeowner's life during that evening. Feel free to share your opinions on the video in the comment section. Number 5. Stephen Groves. The video was captured by the CCTV camera installed in the doorbell. The individual identified in the recording is Stephen Groves, a 56-year-old man. Groves had been involved in harassing his disabled neighbor, Stephen Pirad, and the caregivers for 2 years. The instances of harassment have been documented on Pureed's Ring doorbell camera on multiple occasions. Groves has been observed trying to harm the device by using a screwdriver, defacing the lens with a black marker, and striking the device with a hammer or broom handle. The reason behind Groves' behavior is still unclear. In the past half year, Groves was found guilty of 3 harassment charges against Pureed. As a result, he is now under curfew and has to pay for the damages done to Pureed's property. Pureed's niece is extremely worried about her uncle's safety, fearing for his well-being and mental health. She is concerned that Groves might pose a threat to her uncle. Even with the restraining order in place, Groves continues to harass Pureed. Groves has been wearing an electronic tag for almost a year and is also mandated to participate in 20 weeks of rehabilitation. It's concerning that law enforcement doesn't seem to be able or willing to provide more assistance, considering all the legal actions taken against Groves. This leaves Pureed in a very difficult position, as it's evident that Groves' actions are both unstable and dangerous. The distress experienced by Pureed and his niece is quite evident, as they fear that Groves might escalate from damaging property to causing physical harm. By the way, what are your thoughts on this video? Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section. Number 4. Mysterious Woman. The video was captured by a CCTV camera positioned at the doorbell outside a residence in Albuquerque, New Mexico on April 9, 2023. At 3 a.m., the footage was recorded when the homeowner was asleep. Upon awakening and checking his phone, he was alerted to the incident. Upon watching the video, he was taken aback by the scene. A woman was captured trying different keys to enter the house and searching for a hidden one. The homeowner confirmed he did not recognize her. He reported that she threw rocks at his car and tried to unlock the doors, suggesting she might have been intoxicated. She even attempted to insert keys into the doorbell camera repeatedly. After a brief period, she departed the premises and was not spotted again. The reasons behind her actions remain unknown. What are your thoughts on this video? What do you think the woman's intentions were? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section. Number 3. Knife-wielding elderly woman. The security doorbell camera of a friend of a Reddit user's father captured this footage at a house on the east coast of the United States. The video depicted a chilling moment when, during the late hours of the night, a woman approached the front door of the house. At first, the woman seemed to wear a slight smile while she scanned the front door with a puzzled expression. She remained in that position for a minimum of 2 minutes, showing signs of anxiety and bewilderment, often casting paranoid glances behind her. The most concerning part of this unanticipated arrival was the sizable kitchen knife she gripped, repeatedly glancing down at it in the video. Although it appears from the video that the woman might have been dealing with dementia, it is important to note that this explanation has not been verified yet. It is possible that she was suffering from dementia or another illness that caused her behavior, but it is still distressing to consider the fear the homeowner must have felt upon discovering this footage from the doorbell camera in the middle of the night. I would like to hear your opinions on this video and what you think about the woman's behavior. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Number 2. Unsuspecting stranger. The footage was captured by the security camera positioned outside the door. The displayed video depicted an individual wearing a hood, appearing suspicious, as he swiftly and aggressively approached the front door of an unspecified residence at approximately 10 p.m. Upon realizing that the door was locked, he promptly attempted to open it. It was quite disappointing to see that the homeowner didn't bother to check who was at his door at such a late hour. Without any hesitation, he quickly opened the door. It was surprising to see how friendly the homeowner was towards the stranger, especially considering the suspicious behavior the man displayed as soon as the door was opened. It was quite a scene when the homeowner reacted swiftly, pushing the man out and causing him to strike the glass of the door before it shut. The man stuck around for a brief moment, tinkering with the doorknob, until the footage abruptly ended. Although it was hard to make out the conversation, it seemed like the man might have been under the influence of drugs and had intentions of breaking into the house.
Hello.
Hi.
How far are you, sir?
Who are you?
Everybody knows how to hear you.
Good. You need to leave.
How far?
Out there.
What's the reach stair?
What?
What's the full stairs?
Come on. Where are you going?
What's the stair?
Goodbye, you.
The homeowner wasted no time in contacting the police, but unfortunately, the man had vanished by the time they arrived. Whether he was ever found or not remains a mystery. This incident serves as a reminder for homeowners to be cautious and verify the identity of individuals before opening the door. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Number 1. Courageous rescue. The security camera at the entrance of a residence recorded this footage. The video depicted a disturbing and concerning event involving a woman and her child. The video showcased that the mother unknowingly guided a man towards her front door, with him just moments away from entering. The man, who pulls up his mask to hide his face, shows his planned intention as he heads toward the driveway. The mother was completely unaware of the danger that was getting closer, but her daughter was alert and noticed the man. Luckily, the mother can quickly get inside and shut the door before it's too late. It's only when she watches the frightening video recorded by the doorbell camera that she truly understands how serious the situation is. After this incident, the woman was deeply troubled by what she saw, so she quickly informed the authorities. The police's reaction was quite alarming, given the recent reports of a dangerous rapist preying on women and children in the vicinity. There is a strong suspicion that the person caught on camera could be the same culprit. It is rare for someone to wear a mask that covers their entire face, like the one in the footage, unless they have sinister motives and want to hide their identity. Nevertheless, it became clear that within moments, the woman and her child were rescued by chance as they entered the house. This serves as a chilling reminder of how frequently such incidents occur. What are your thoughts on this video? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments below. In conclusion, these doorbell encounters remind us that intruders can infiltrate into our homes at any time. So it is the need of time to stay alert and ready to protect ourselves and our families in every possible way. If you found the exploration of these doorbell footages intriguing, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Stay tuned for more spine-tingling insights. Stay safe and stay alert. Goodbye.
Where a 2-year-old girl was found dead. Lalo Casrillo is charged with child abuse resulting in death.
So just protect your babies with all of you can with, wrap your babies in your arms and even if I guess you ever have questions for the grieving mothers, I'll be here for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in life, we face many challenges that test our strength and resilience. But perhaps the most difficult challenge of all is the loss of a loved one. The loss of a loved one is a chapter of our story that we cannot escape. It's a journey through pain, grief, and emotional turmoil. However, what happens if a camera manages to capture a moment of that beloved individual long after they have passed away? For years, we have been captivated by the mysteries of the supernatural. Tales of ghostly apparitions have haunted our imaginations, leaving us wondering if there is more to this world than meets the eye. Ladies and gentlemen, today's content also revolves around one such story. The heartwarming story of Fabiola Rodriguez unfolded in the quiet expanse of a New Mexico cemetery, as a grieving mother's faith was put to the ultimate test when an unbelievable incident turned her world upside down. As the sun dipped below the horizon of one fateful day, a shimmer of light caught the mother's eye. when she witnessed a security camera footage that left her breathless. Fabiola Rodriguez had turned 2 when she died in September 2018 under suspicious circumstances while in the care of her mom's boyfriend, Lalo Anthony Castrillo. Medical staff said that the little girl had bruising on her head, face, and ribs, and Castillo was arrested on child abuse charges.
Where a 2-year-old girl was found dead. Lalo Castrillo is charged with child abuse resulting in death.
The entire situation took an unexpected turn when the mother of the toddler, Sandra Gonzalez, reached out to the cemetery officials at Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, about experiencing issues with individuals stealing things from her daughter's grave. Various possessions, such as toys and personal belongings, had mysteriously disappeared, prompting Sandra to request the cemetery's assistance monitoring the situation. Steps away from Fabiola's burial site is the gravesite of James Bustamante, who died on November 23, 2019. His headstone is surrounded by flowers and lights that turn on when the sun sets. The family had placed a camera on a nearby headstone in Masonic Cemetery, as they were also experiencing the same issues with their son's grave being vandalized. Thinking his killer, who had not been caught yet, must be allegedly vandalizing the gravesite. After examining the video recordings from the camera in search of evidence to present to the authorities, they were troubled by what they witnessed. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to unfold the complete story. Prepare to be captivated and enthralled, because what you are about to experience will linger in your memory for a long time. The complete details of the heartwarming incident are as follows. Background. Sandra Gonzalez always dreamed of being a mom, and the dream came true on November 6, 2015, when her daughter Fabiola Rodriguez was born. Fabiola was delivered via cesarean section, and Gonzalez didn't meet her daughter in person until the next day. She fell in love with her immediately. "She made me a mom," Gonzalez said. On September 6, 2018, Fabiola was back at the hospital. Her face and rib cage were bruised, and she was unresponsive. Emergency room doctors spent 40 minutes performing life-saving measures on the toddler before pronouncing her deceased.
People at the hospital trying to resuscitate Fabiola. Those injuries were caused by medical personnel. Clearly not intentional. They were trying to help Fabiola, but they were not caused by Mr. Castillo.
Gonzalez's then-boyfriend Lalo Anthony Castrillo IV, who'd been watching Fabiola that night while Gonzalez was at work, was arrested the next day and charged with 1 count of intentional child abuse resulting in death. Nearly 2 years later, the case against Castrillo has yet to be resolved. He's out on bond pending trial. It's a trial that can't come soon enough for Gonzalez and her family. Gonzalez said the trial delays and Castrillo's bond hearings make her feel that Fabiola isn't getting the justice or respect she deserves. She further stated that she doesn't want people to remember her daughter as the little girl who passed away from child abuse. "I think that she deserves to be remembered more than that. She was always just so happy, so beautiful, her curly, kinky hair. She was always laughing and just talking to everyone. She always talked so well for her age, so that's how I would like everyone to remember her," she said.
Never stop fighting for your babies, and and for those single moms, just all I can say is be careful, because you never know someone's true intentions. So just protect your babies with all of you can, with wrap your babies in your arms, and if I guess you ever have questions for the grieving mothers, I'll be here for you.
Background of the CCTV footage. It was a typical day when unexpected CCTV footage surfaced online, leaving people around the world astonished. The reason for their surprise was an uncanny resemblance captured on the screen to that of a deceased 2-year-old girl who was buried in Las Cruces Cemetery. Fabiola Nova Rodriguez is buried at the Masonic Cemetery on Compress Road in Las Cruces, where a stone angel wraps her arms around a heart-shaped headstone that reads, in part, "Forever in my heart, Mommy." Her headstone is surrounded by teal, pink, purple, and white flowers, yellow sunflowers, a baby doll dressed in purple pajamas, a lantern, and other toys. Steps away from Faviola's burial site is the gravesite of James Bustamante, who died on November 23, 2019. His headstone is surrounded by flowers and lights that turn on when the sun sets. The Bustamante family discovered that their son's gravesite was being tampered with earlier this year. To address this upsetting situation, they took proactive measures by setting up a game camera on a nearby tree, aimed towards their son's resting place. Their objective was to gather proof of the person they suspected of causing their son's demise, as they believed this individual was also defacing his grave. At approximately 9:15 p.m. on June 1, a sudden and unexpected guest was caught on camera. A young girl who looked to be around the same age as Fabiola now, adorned with black, coiled, and curly hair. She stayed for a brief period at Bustamante's burial site before disappearing from the camera's frame. Soon after, a vehicle drove past the area. The individuals who reviewed the footage promptly notified the authorities, suspecting a child loss scenario. A worker reportedly told the family, "We know that little girl," and showed them where she was buried. The little girl's mother, Sandra Gonzalez, had reportedly alerted the graveyard owners to be on the lookout before the images were captured, as she noticed toys and other items left in front of her daughter's grave had begun to go missing. A day after the family went to cemetery owners with the images, they happened to run into Gonzalez while she was visiting her daughter's grave. Upon checking the footage, Gonzalez burst into tears when she saw the photos because she knew instantly that the little girl was Fabiola. According to Gonzalez, "I know that is my daughter. I guess that was like our sign that she's still here with us, and that she's still doing God's work. And to me, I believe she made herself seen because she's on a mission right now to be heard. Everything that's going on with the trial. I believe she's trying to do what's right." The two families have since become close. Gonzalez then shared the cemetery camera photos and her story of seeking justice in a social media post that has been widely shared and viewed. In her post, Gonzalez writes that there's not an ounce of her that doubts the child in the photos is Fabiola, because it looks like her head to toe, from her hair to her clothes and chanclas. Gonzalez writes, using a Spanish term for flip-flop shoes. Conclusion. As we conclude our video, the video has raised many questions about life after death. If we look into the story from a scientific point of view, then based on experts' opinions, it is plausible that these ghostly apparitions may be attributed to environmental factors, such as electromagnetic fields or infrasound, which can affect our perceptions and create illusions. But contrary to the scientific explanations, many believe that these apparitions are manifestations of spirits lingering in the earthly realm, seeking closure or delivering messages to the living. In short, whether or not it is her ghost, the video has sparked a debate about life after death and the possibility of spirits returning to the world of the living. So what are your views on this apparition? What do you think? Are these apparitions mere figments of our imagination? Or could they be glimpses into the unknown realms beyond our comprehension? Thank you for watching our video. Remember to subscribe for more captivating stories that defy the limits of our understanding. Give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, embrace the mysteries that await in the shadows of the unknown. Goodbye. The realm of the supernatural has always fascinated and terrified humanity for ages. From ghostly apparitions to unexplained phenomena, there are countless tales of encounters that leave us shivering with fear. In our today's video, we will also dive into the depths of fear and witness the most bone-chilling paranormal sightings ever captured on camera. So are you ready to face the unexplainable, the unsettling, and the downright terrifying paranormal sightings ever captured on camera? But remember, what you are about to witness may leave you scared to death. Number 6. Mirror, mirror, Xiaolong, the Chinese Ghostbuster, has uploaded a video where he and his fellow explorer went on a 3-hour drive to an isolated and rumored haunted house. The house is said to be inhabited by a malevolent spirit, prompting Xiaolong and his friend to live-stream their investigation. It is important to remember that in Chinese culture, swearing and showing anger are believed to ward off evil spirits seeking to cause harm. The duo further proceeded on their adventure without encountering any supernatural occurrences until they decided to try a ghost summoning game resembling an Ouija board, called Pinchy, after an hour of searching. Initially, at the start of the game, they faced a streak of bad luck, but soon strange occurrences began to unfold. Despite attempting to resume their spoon ritual, they were repeatedly interrupted. Growing suspicious of a presence, they cautiously surveyed their surroundings. Finding nothing out of the ordinary, they proceeded with the game, only to encounter truly bizarre events. Once more feeling uneasy, Xiaolong rose to peer out the window in search of any mysterious happenings. As Xiaolong investigated a noise outside, they noticed the reflection of the game board and observed the spoon spinning wildly on the board, seemingly driven by an unseen force. However, the most chilling event was yet to come in their exploration of the abandoned haunted house. Strangely, all the mirrors in the house were either covered or turned to face downwards. Curiosity got the better of the explorers, prompting them to closely examine one of the downturned mirrors. Unfortunately, their encounter did not end well, revealing the unsettling image of an old woman's face on the mirror. Despite scanning the room, no one else was present. With this final terrifying experience, they decided to swiftly depart from the premises. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you think it is a mere hoax, or could there be real paranormal activity taking place in the house? If you were in a similar situation, how would you respond? Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Number 5. Mysterious movements. This CCTV footage has been recorded by a man named Troy. Troy's CCTV has recorded strange apparitions, revealing unexplainable events happening in his house. At first, Troy was skeptical, but as undeniable evidence of these strange occurrences appeared on his security camera, his perspective changed. He started questioning what was happening in his home when he wasn't there. Troy went through a series of eerie incidents, including strange sounds, a cellar door opening on its own, and a chilling growl that seemed to come from nowhere. Slowly, he began to entertain the idea that his house might be haunted. Days went by with an unsettling silence until Troy's camera captured something that took the occurrences to a new level of intrigue. Dining room chairs appeared to move by an invisible force, indicating that the entity's power was growing. The paranormal activity intensified, causing disturbances for Troy's family. In response, Troy installed more surveillance cameras. Which soon captured astonishing footage of objects moving on their own and the crawled area opening by itself. Could these phenomena be the work of something evil? Only time will reveal the truth. Number 4. The mysterious child. Was it a trick of the light, a figment of his imagination, or something more supernatural? A rider can be seen riding his bike towards his destination as his dash camera records a faint figure of a child walking down the street, only to vanish into thin air moments later. The eerie silence and lack of any other witnesses only add to the mystery surrounding this encounter. Some believe that the man may have captured a ghostly apparition on camera, while others remain skeptical, attributing the sighting to a combination of shadows and reflections. Regardless of the explanation, the man's experience has left him shaken and searching for answers in the realm of the paranormal. The haunting image of the disappearing child continues to linger in his mind, leaving him with more questions than answers about the nature of the supernatural world. Share your thoughts on this video. Was the mysterious boy shown genuinely haunted, or was the video orchestrated? Number 3. The haunted basement. Smith, an original TikTok user, has recently encountered some unexplainable occurrences within his home. While there is not much information provided about the origin of these events, it appears that something in his basement may be responsible. One day, he hears banging noises around the house and decides to investigate. Later on, the same noises resurface, prompting him to capture evidence. As he gives attention to these events, their intensity increases, and it becomes evident that they originate from the basement. One day, Smith hears aggressive knocking on the basement door, but upon inspection, finds nothing there. Unfortunately, by opening the door, he unknowingly invites whatever is causing these disturbances into the rest of the house, leading to a worsening situation. In an attempt to monitor the activity, Smith sets up home security cameras, which capture something eerie in the kitchen. The following morning, he hears noises from the basement again, specifically from the door. He decides to record it to document the ongoing situation. In the footage, the door handle can be seen moving up and down on its own, suggesting someone trying to open it from the other side. However, once Smith goes downstairs, he finds nothing unusual. Upon reviewing it later, a black shadowy figure could be seen moving in the basement. Minutes after returning upstairs, the same phenomenon occurs again. The question remains, what could possibly be causing these disturbances in the basement? Is it a simple trick, or is there something more to it? You decide. Number 2. A haunted supermarket. A night security guard at a supermarket in Sao Paulo, Brazil, recently gained attention after sharing a viral video. In the footage, he claimed to have witnessed peculiar incidents on the surveillance cameras located in the parking garage. Intrigued, he decided to investigate further, but his plans took an unexpected turn. The video exhibits shopping carts mysteriously moving, a motorcycle starting up without any apparent human presence, and other bizarre happenings. Now the question arises, is this security guard's account a genuine documentation of paranormal activity in the supermarket parking garage, or is it merely an ingeniously staged deception involving fishing lines and remote starters? Share your thoughts on this video. Do you believe that the supermarket featured is truly haunted, or could someone have staged the events captured on video? Number 1. The haunted apartment. This video originates from the TikTok page managed by user Zero. The individual made the decision to relocate to a new apartment in Poland, which initially appeared promising. However, shortly after settling in, peculiar occurrences began to take place around the residence during the night. These events gradually escalated to a point where they could no longer be disregarded. Consequently, one night, after hearing disturbing sounds around the house, then he decided to capture these incidents. The footage captured was undeniably unsettling. Subsequently, on another night, the individual heard persistent banging that persisted despite attempts to ignore it. This led to an inevitable investigation. Suddenly, the video abruptly ends, only for the terror to resurface on the subsequent night.
I tak chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi.
As the individual traverses the hallway, A glance into the kitchen initially reveals orderliness. However, upon returning moments later, chaos ensued. The kitchen was all messed up, causing a significant shock to the individual. On the following night, he made the decision to confine himself within his room and disregard everything else. However, this action only succeeded in further enraging the entity and exacerbating the situation. After spending 2 nights in isolation, the date progresses to the 6th of January, with the paranormal activity intensifying. The subsequent footage is truly horrifying. Several days later, on the 10th of January, upon returning home late in the evening, an unpleasant surprise awaited the individual. Even within the confines of the bedroom, he was unable to get rid of himself from the unseen entity.
Hey! Drop your dollar!
This marked the final upload of activity on the page, with no further updates provided thereafter. The outcome of this intense haunting remains uncertain. However, we hope that the person was able to leave the property in time, bringing an end to the disruptions. These are just a few examples of the many terrifying and unexplained sightings that have been captured on camera. While we may never know the true nature of these phenomena, they serve as a reminder that there are realms beyond our understanding, and that the supernatural can sometimes take on terrifying shapes. Whether we choose to believe in them or not, these images remain a testament to the power of fear and the enduring allure of the unknown. Thank you for joining me on this unforgettable exploration of fear. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more bone-chilling content. Until next time, stay safe, and may you never encounter the sights that lurk in the shadows. Ladies and gentlemen, in the realm of the supernatural, some tales send shivers down our spines and make our blood run cold. Some of these blood-curdling encounters have been captured on camera, providing eerie and disturbing evidence of the unknown. From haunted houses to poltergeist activity, these top 5 blood-curdling supernatural encounters will leave you with dread and disbelief. Join us as we look into the world of the unexplained and witness the terrifying footage that still haunts those who have encountered it. Number 5. Mysterious happening in warehouse. This CCTV footage was captured within an unidentified warehouse and subsequently shared on the Indonesian TikTok account. The video depicts a daily event that is unsettling and eerie. In contrast to past occurrences of objects mysteriously falling off shelves, this incident occurred in a shoe warehouse instead of a store. The warehouse had previously encountered peculiar occurrences, but this specific incident was significantly more distressing. An unidentified object glides across the floor autonomously, prompting the man in the video to react with sheer terror, clutching his heart in fear. Adding to the unsettling nature of the situation, other objects also descend without any discernible cause. However, the most horrifying aspect emerges when an unseen force appears to pull the man along the floor, dragging him swiftly down the entire aisle. Consequently, the employee sustains injuries and experiences trauma, rendering him incapable of resuming work. Given such circumstances, what course of action would you take? Kindly share your thoughts on this video in the comment section below. Number 4. The sinister presence. An individual recorded this video and posted it on his YouTube channel called Chris Drake's Original. Chris mentioned that his dog had been acting strangely, which led him to leave his camera recording in his room as he went out to see a friend. Before leaving, he made sure his room was locked securely, and the camera was set up to capture any activity in the room. Surprisingly, the camera successfully recorded something extremely disturbing. The door of the closet flickered with light and seemed to close by itself. Additionally, a dark figure momentarily appeared, accompanied by a tapping noise reminiscent of a laptop keyboard or a light switch. Intrigued by this occurrence, Chris decided to leave the camera recording once more during his subsequent outing. Once again, he managed to capture something disconcerting. This time, a clear outline of a shadowy figure could be seen gliding across the room from the left corner. As the video neared its end, the camera suddenly plunged into darkness. In an attempt to address the situation, Chris decided to secure the closet door, hoping it would deter any more inexplicable incidents. Unfortunately, much to his dismay, he recorded something profoundly unsettling. In the footage, Chris can be heard asking if there is someone else in the room and pleading for them to open the door. Chris was left in utter confusion as the door mysteriously swung open without any apparent reason. He carefully examines the door, ensuring that no strings or hidden mechanisms are causing its movement. Determined to avoid any more unexpected incidents, he goes to great lengths and barricades the door. However, much to his dismay, something unexpectedly rips a hole through the floor and scratches the door from the inside, sending shivers down his spine.
There it goes. Told you guys. I told you. Now. Oops, dropped some. There we go. Okay. See? Nothing's in here.
Chris was understandably feeling very unsettled and considering the possibility of relocating. Unfortunately, we haven't heard anything from him since that time. What do you think about this video? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 3. The terrifying night at camp. The video was filmed by an individual, but the true origin of the footage remains a mystery. It tells the story of a man who bravely embarks on a solo camping trip in the heart of a dense forest, under the cover of night, accompanied only by his loyal dog. After setting up his tent and drifting off to sleep, he is abruptly awakened by eerie sounds that send shivers down his spine. Eager to find out what's causing the disturbance, he bravely steps into the darkness, managing to capture something incredibly eerie on film. The haunting screams of a woman reverberate through the woods, appearing to come from all around, making it hard to determine where they're coming from. At the same time, his loyal dog picks up on something strange in the distance and starts barking nonstop, alerting everyone to a phantom figure hiding in the darkness. What are your thoughts on these eerie camping experiences? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Number 2. The ghostly gold. The footage was recorded by a man named Leighton, who lives by himself in an apartment in Manchester. He was entrusted with a spare set of keys to collect important mail for his elderly neighbor while she was on vacation. The video documents several eerie experiences. One day, as he was in her apartment, he heard unusual sounds coming from the closet. Intrigued, he tried to unlock it but failed due to not having keys to the cupboard. Confused by the circumstances, since he had been in the apartment many times without hearing such noises, he looked for a way to open the closet without the key. After failing to open the closet with different keys, he used the tip of a spoon. Surprisingly, this technique proved to be effective. He examined the contents of it, and when he opened the cabinet, the noise had stopped. This scenario is unusual and left him in shock. Afterward, he revisits his neighbor's residence to inspect it once more, and strange incidents commence to unfold beyond the confines of the closet. As he proceeded to investigate, an unforeseen calamity occurred. The lights instantaneously illuminated. This occurrence implies that there must be someone accountable for this event. Given that there were two switches on this side, one designated for the bathroom and the other for the kitchen, this particular switch pertains to the laundry room. Besides this, there is no indication of rats or drafts attempting to escape. It appears that this arrangement was insufficient, as the lights in one of the rooms abruptly activated autonomously. The following day, he goes back to the neighbor's place to take another peek. This time, the noises coming from the closet appear to be growing louder and more intense. The banging persists. Upon inspection, there is nothing present that could explain the noises. Layton stated that he had previously spent time with her on numerous occasions without any unexpected occurrences. Unfortunately, she has not replied to him as of yet, so he remains in anticipation. Meanwhile, he revisited her residence later in the evening and stumbled upon an unusual finding. The banging noises resumed, and the lights flickered off once more, resembling scenes from horror films. He made a further discovery of an old Churchill coin from 1965 inside a closet. He chose to bring the coin back to his residence, where he was greeted by an overpowering presence of supernatural activity within his home. As the eerie events began to unfold in his house, while taking a shower, he could hear peculiar scratching sounds, which prompted him to attempt recording some footage. However, the situation quickly turned serious. The blinds suddenly opened, giving the impression that someone was behind them, but upon investigation, there was no one hiding or causing the disturbances. It became evident that something eerie was unfolding, and it was no longer a matter to be taken lightly. Upon recognizing his mistake, he swiftly decides to restore the coin to its initial position within his neighbor's closet. Insufficient was the eerie moment that occurred in his home, causing great fear. While lying down, the dining table chairs unexpectedly shifted towards him, leaving the individual terrified and shocked.
And I noticed the blinds moving a little bit, so I've come over there away from it. And that chair's moving, guys. Can you see it? If you can look closely on the fucking video. So see it, guys.
Number 1. Haunted Trampoline Park. The CCTV camera at Rockin' Jumpin' Kisco, a trampoline park located in New York, captured some eerie events. This footage was uploaded to TikTok. The staff members, who have been working there for a few years, have recorded a series of creepy incidents on the security cameras. At various times after closing, strange phenomena occur. It all began with minor happenings, such as a silk-smooth presence that feels like someone is tugging at it, and dodgeballs moving on their own. Last night, the staff observed the coat rack moving by itself, giving off a haunted vibe. In addition to these encounters, a staff member was shocked when a chair suddenly flew off the table, appearing as if it was being dragged, causing him to run away in fear. Moreover, the subsequent CCTV footage showed a worker cleaning and arranging plates when he was startled by a drawer opening on its own after he had closed it. This repeated itself. Another chilling moment captured on camera was when the table started moving on its own. The last footage, taken at the reception desk, showed a spine-chilling incident where objects fell by themselves, causing both the customer and the receptionist to flee in terror. What are your thoughts on this video? Would you be willing to visit this place? Let me know in the comments section. In closing, these blood-curdling experiences underscore the significance of facing such horrifying situations with bravery and not allowing fear to dictate one's life. Thank you for watching our video. Remember to subscribe. Your comments, likes, and shares help us understand what content resonates with you the most. Stay updated on the latest content. See you in another video. Goodbye.
What the fuck? Nope. I'm jumping out. Fuck this shit. I don't know what that is.
Like I'm watching.
It's not like we needed... Guys, it's not like we needed any sleep or anything.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
My laundry machine just stopped. It's just me in the basement. Holy was that? What the
The world of the paranormal is a mysterious and often terrifying realm that many people believe exists alongside our own. While some dismiss it as mere superstition, others have had chilling encounters with the supernatural that they simply cannot explain. In recent years, the rise of technology has allowed us to capture some of these otherworldly encounters on camera, providing concrete evidence of entities beyond our understanding. Some of these deadliest paranormal apparitions captured on camera are as follows. Number 8. Sinful Entity. Sylvia C., the individual who has been experiencing terrifying and alarming occurrences in her home for an extended period, captured the video. In August 2020, she decided to share her experiences with her audience by uploading the video on her YouTube channel. The scene that stood out the most in the video was when all the silverware unexpectedly crashed to the ground, especially the knives. It's really hard to imagine how something like that could have been staged. Upon first glance, the atmosphere in Sylvia's kitchen may not seem overtly hostile. However, upon closer inspection, one can observe a knife swiftly gliding through the air as the utensils dance around. This poses a considerable danger to Sylvia if she fails to exercise caution. Sylvia's kitchen may seem calm at first, but the situation takes a sudden turn. One can see a knife flying through the air as the utensils move around. This poses a serious danger to Sylvia if she's not careful. Sadly, Sylvia has been experiencing these occurrences for almost a year now, with no sign of them stopping.
Oh my god, guys.
What are your thoughts on this? Number 7. Imaginary Friend. The footage captured by the camera in the living room reveals Alexander's daughter engaging with her imaginary companion, Michael. However, upon viewing the disconcerting video, the eerie moment when the unseen entity returns the ball the girl threw, indicating a form of interaction, is unquestionably unsettling. It becomes evident that Michael may not solely exist within her imagination. The entity appears to be physically present in the house and is engaging with the girl. Hopefully, it is purely a result of imagination and not something more ominous. What are your thoughts on this? Is Michael truly an imaginary friend, or could there be an alternative explanation? Please feel free to share your insights in the comments section. Number 6. Live Stream Haunting. This video was captured by a live streamer called Rob C. During the video, he showcased that he was streaming from a friend's apartment. Everything appeared to be going smoothly until a distressing situation unfolded. The doors began slamming, causing him to become frightened.
Oh, sweet, sweet Lydia.
oh my
The fuck was that?
He went to investigate, but there was no one there.
Dude, the light, you just turned it off and it went back on?
Suddenly, the lights started flickering on and off, and objects were being thrown around the room. Additionally, he heard someone pounding on the door. The scenario scared him immensely. Even the cat named Elvis sought refuge under a table in the house. As Rob thoroughly checked the room, he found no one present. He attempted to continue playing the game, but he needed to pause for a moment.
No, God, not again.
Dishonored trailer. I don't give a shit about Dishonored 2 right now.
It just did it again.
There's Elvis running in the fucking corner again.
Unfortunately, these peculiar events persisted for over 2 hours. Eventually, Rob decided to abruptly end the live stream and leave the apartment. It was a terrifying experience for them. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you believe it's all a hoax, or could there be a real entity present in the house? Please share your opinions in the comment section. Number 5. Unseen Presence. This footage was recorded by a person named Jeremy Polverenti. According to him, he captured a real encounter with a ghost on video. In the video, Jeremy and his friends are left in shock after watching the security footage of this mysterious event. The footage clearly shows the container tilting from a specific angle, making them believe that someone is holding it. At the 35-second mark, a mysterious footprint appears right before the object falls by itself. It's no surprise that their reaction is quite predictable, as anyone would assume that the container toppled due to being filled beyond its capacity.
Look at, do you see there's nothing by the wheels or anything? You can see it on an angle.
And that hose is way over there.
You see it on the angle?
Yep.
Dude, what the
But there is something eerie to witness. The container has been filled with water for years, and everyone is well aware of its maximum capacity. It's rather peculiar. With almost 75,000 views, very few dislikes, and all his friends rallying behind him, it's definitely worth a look. There is a potential for either one of the wheels on the bottom to loosen or a small hole to develop on the inaccessible side. However, we cannot completely disregard the idea of a haunted garage. What are your thoughts on this video? Number 4. Inexplicable noises. The video was recorded by an individual with a YouTube channel named An Everyday Canadian. The video showcased that the channel owner had been upstairs a few minutes earlier when he suddenly began hearing inexplicable noises from his basement. He disregarded the chance of it being a washer or dryer, as he had recently completed the laundry. The noise startled both his wife and children, compelling him to examine the situation by descending the staircase. It was evident that he was filled with immense fear while being in that lower area. A frightening scene was caught on camera where a small toy-like object mysteriously materializes and is violently knocked over before the video abruptly cuts off.
I hate basements. My laundry machine just stopped. It's just me in the basement. Holy was that? What the
Although the uploader continues to post content sporadically, none of it pertains to the supernatural except for this specific video. So what are your thoughts on this video? Let me know in the comments section. Number 3. Scream in Tunnel. An individual recorded this video on a YouTube channel named Into the Void. The occurrence happened in 2023, featuring him and his companion as they ventured into tunnels near a river in downtown Colorado Springs, adjacent to Fountain Creek open space. Equipped with flashlights and a camera, they embarked on this subterranean expedition, fueled by their mutual fascination with urban exploration. These tunnels, resembling storm drains, extended for about 1.5 miles. As they navigated through the dark passage, their normal conversation was interrupted by a blood-curdling noise that echoed through the air. The sound eerily reminded them of a woman's cry, which also brought to their mind the haunting call of mountain lions. As this was not enough for them, suddenly a ghastly figure with a pallid complexion appeared, making a deep fear in them. The creature possessed unsettling, particularly its horse-like face.
What the fuck? Nope. I'm jumping out. Fuck this shit. I don't know what that is.
Overwhelmed by terror, they hastily made a good decision to run out of the passage. So what do you guys think it was? Any type of animal or an entity? Let me know in the comment section. Number 2. Haunting in Kitchen. The CCTV camera positioned in the kitchen managed to capture an unsettling video. It showed a woman carrying out her usual kitchen duties when she suddenly became startled by a disturbance. Strangely, a ladder started slipping without any apparent reason, causing her to approach it. However, to her dismay, the ladder fell as if it were being pulled by an unseen force. Despite feeling a bit frightened, she bravely picked up the ladder and continued with her work, dismissing the incident as potentially normal. Nevertheless, as she was leaving the kitchen after completing her tasks, the trash bin moved on its own, sending shivers down her spine. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you believe there is a supernatural entity involved, or could there be another explanation? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section below. Number 1. Creepy woman. Abby Hernandez Alvarez, a resident of Mexico City, filmed a video detailing the spooky occurrences in his apartment. He claims to have been haunted by a frightening female spirit for more than a year, which led him to document these creepy incidents. In early 2020, he caught a glimpse of the ghostly figure on camera. But the bizarre part is that it only showed up in the mirrors in his house, like the bedroom mirror and later the living room mirror. The haunting has escalated, with Abu experiencing violent and extreme supernatural events, including loud and intense noises. In a recent video he uploaded during a power outage, the supernatural activity reaches its peak. Furthermore, Abu captures chilling moments, such as the sound of high-heeled shoes approaching him. When he turns around, he is shocked to see a terrifying woman's figure, smiling eerily at him before vanishing. Abu hits the stop button on the recording as soon as the lights flicker back to life. While watching the footage, he spots something strange, a teddy bear in the room that vanishes from the mirror's reflection. Right before the ghostly figure appears, the teddy bear appears to have shifted its position. What do you think about all the series of haunted events? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. In conclusion, these deadliest encounters shared by those who have experienced them serve as a cautionary tale, alerting us to the dangers that might be lurking in the shadows. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more haunted and paranormal content. Stay tuned for updates. See you next time. Goodbye for now.
Who are you talking to?
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt the presence of a loved one, even after they've passed on? What if the stories of those who have passed could be captured on film? Imagine a child witnessing a glimpse of his late uncle or a mother unexpectedly glimpsing her son's spirit. Today's video will also highlight some of these mysterious cases that have been captured on CCTV security cameras. But the question that lingers in the air is, are these apparitions genuine or simply illusions created by lights? Or is it possible that someone or something is attempting to communicate with us from beyond? Join us as we step into the realm of the mystical, the uncharted, the unknown, and on a journey unlike any other. Some of the cases that have managed to capture the public's attention are as follows. The incredible story of a baby witnessing his father's soul. This amazing video begins with a baby, barely old enough to say mama or dada, who sees something that leaves his mother and viewers stunned. Her husband had passed away not long ago, which made life incredibly challenging for the whole family. It was just a typical afternoon filled with laughter and love. The mother was spending quality time playing with her little one when out of nowhere, something mind-blowing happened. The child abruptly ceased playing, as his gaze fixated on a particular spot, and proceeded to direct his finger towards his father's photograph, as the mother passed the frame to her child. When the mother handed the frame to the child, his innocent face filled up with wonder and fascination. It was like he could see something that she couldn't. It was both heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. The mother froze as her eyes widened in shock and disbelief. The room fell silent. The child's expression indicated that he could see his father's soul in the room, which he was pointing towards. The mother added that her mind began to race with emotions, and a multitude of questions filled her mind. Was it possible? Could the young child truly be seeing his father? What are your opinions regarding this matter? Did the baby truly catch a glimpse of his father's soul, or do you believe this to be a deception? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. A heartwarming farewell. The next video, which I would like to share with you, has deeply touched my heart. It all began on a quiet afternoon in the graveyard. A baby girl could be seen standing with her aunt by her mother's grave. The mother, who was taken away too soon in a tragic car accident, had shattered their world and left a void that could never be filled. This video was captured by the little girl's aunt. The baby joyfully waved her hand towards an invisible figure in what appeared to be thin air. She was filled with excitement and happiness as she bid farewell enthusiastically in her cheerful state. Her hand was in a constant wave as she bid farewell to an unseen presence. This peculiar behavior left her aunt perplexed. When her aunt inquired to whom she was saying goodbye, she pointed at the sky and exclaimed, "Mommy." The aunt was taken aback by the girl's response. She couldn't believe what she was witnessing. Was it possible that the girl was seeing her mother's spirit? The thought sent shivers down her spine. What are your thoughts on this video? Is it the soul of her mother or something else? Let me know in the comment section. The unsettling miscarriage. When you lose a child, they say a piece of your soul is gone forever. But what if that piece refuses to leave you, haunting your every moment? The next video captured was from the CCTV footage that had been shared by a woman named Melissa Smith. Melissa Smith hails from Toronto, Ontario. She has always been doubtful of the paranormal. Melissa experienced a miscarriage in September of 2016. Based on the video she posted, she is convinced that the spirit of the baby she miscarried is haunting her. She saw an image in the video that showed a distinct baby's face looking at her daughter as she slept in her crib. During the same evening, she claimed that a toy for children suddenly came to life and started playing music in the middle of the night. Since that time, unusual events have taken place in her house, including unexplained knocks on the door and the swinging open of closet doors. One day, the mother was struck with overwhelming fear as she witnessed a ghostly figure on the baby monitor. To her, the apparition on the screen is concrete evidence that her home is haunted by the presence of her unborn child. Melissa theorized that her daughter was trying to escape from the entity, and in terms of confirming whether it was truly the spirit of her deceased child, she is willing to defer the judgment to someone else. What are your thoughts on this clip? Do you believe it is a hoax, or her baby soul is roaming inside her house in actual? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. The ghostly interaction. The upcoming video is sure to give you chills.
Who are you talking to?
The mother, puzzled by her daughter's response, chose to film the interaction. The recording was made by the mother of the girl, who was conversing with what seemed to be her deceased uncle. In a truly eerie moment, the mother captured her daughter conversing with her uncle daily. Seated in a chair, the girl appeared joyful and animated while speaking to the unseen presence. Despite her mother's repeated inquiries about who she was speaking to, the girl persistently replied with "uncle." When her mother pressed further, the girl hushed her and requested that she keep quiet about the interaction. The mother was left perplexed by her daughter's behavior. The mother is left with more questions than answers after filming the encounter. Was it truly her daughter speaking to her deceased uncle, or was it just a figment of her imagination? Or was there something more sinister at play? The video raises doubts and sparks debates about the existence of the supernatural, leaving a lasting impact on all who watch it. What are your thoughts on this video? Let me know in the comment section. The mysterious presence. This video shared by a mother is incredibly special and heartwarming. A mother and her child reside together with their infant son named Leo, who was just months old, after her husband had passed away suddenly, leaving her to navigate the challenges of motherhood alone. As the days went by, the mother couldn't shake the feeling of unease that came over her every time she looked at the baby monitor. According to the mother, one night as she was watching Leo sleep peacefully on the monitor, she saw a soft glow on her baby's head, which sent shivers down her spine. As she continued to watch, her heart pounded with a blend of fear and wonder. The woman noticed the hand gently patting and caressing her baby's head. It moved with a tenderness that only a loving parent could possess. Yet she knew deep down that it was not her own hand. It was a hand from another realm, a hand that belonged to someone or something beyond her comprehension. She realized that this was no mere reflection on the screen. It was a manifestation of something extraordinary. As her baby shifted position on the bed, the light remained, undeterred by the physical movements. It was a constant reminder that her child was not alone, that there was a presence watching over him. The decision is yours. As always, do you believe it's a mere hoax or a trick of the light? Could it truly be the soul of her husband? I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this video. Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section. In closing, the true nature of these apparitions will forever remain a mystery shrouded in the veil of the unknown. What are your perspectives on the existence of these captured apparitions? Share your valuable feedback in the comments section below. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content. See you in the next video. Goodbye.
Burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu. Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
Ladies and gentlemen, throughout history, there have been countless reports of encounters with otherworldly beings. From mysterious lights in the sky to strange creatures lurking in the shadows, these encounters have left a lasting impact on those who have experienced them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of the otherworldly encounters. Join us as we explore these enigmatic and spine-tingling encounters that will challenge our understanding of the world around us. Number 10. A zombie woman. The captured footage depicts a distressing incident on a bustling highway in Brazil, filmed either by an individual or a highway worker. In the video, a woman can be seen lying in an uncomfortable position in the back of a work vehicle belonging to Ecovias, a Brazilian company that aids distressed drivers. Her appearance is eerie, with pale skin, white eyes, and a vacant expression, giving rise to an unsettling atmosphere. As the highway workers observe, the woman thrashes about uncontrollably, instilling fear and confusion. The video undeniably portrays the woman as haunted and frightening, leaving viewers in a state of shock. One can only imagine the thoughts and emotions experienced by those who directly encountered this perplexing situation. Number 9. A mysterious figure. A short video recorded by CCTV on April 28, 2023, depicts the security guard responsible for monitoring a secluded area at night sharing a brief video. Following an incident that led to the guard no longer working the night shift, it is unclear if this occurrence was the sole reason for the change. Nonetheless, the CCTV footage indicates that it played a significant role. In the late hours, the footage captures a guard noticed something unusual when he viewed a live feed of the area and saw a mysterious figure standing nearby. Upon closer examination, the figure vanished, leaving the guard puzzled about what he had witnessed. The footage continues to intrigue the guard.
Burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu. Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
As the identity of the mysterious figure remains unknown. Number 8. A walking ladder. This footage was recorded by an individual named Tant Dodd, who captured a rather peculiar and eerie incident on video. In the recording, a walking ladder can be seen making its way down the driveway. The ladder seems to move in short steps, as if someone is guiding it, despite there being no one nearby. What are your thoughts on the eerie entity that appears to be moving the ladder or something else in this video? It is both scary and strange at the same time. Number 7. Entity in the house. Chris, a resident of Fargo, North Dakota, filmed a video that he shared on the paranormal disturbance. The eerie footage was captured on his son's baby monitor, revealing a series of inexplicable events. Approximately 6 months ago, Chris noticed his young son behaving oddly, feeling frightened of the dark basement and asking about a mysterious presence. This marked the beginning of a series of unsettling incidents, such as objects crashing in empty rooms and unsettling noises throughout the house. Worried about their safety, Chris and his wife decided to have their home blessed, but the disturbances persisted and even intensified. Chris's son started refusing to enter his bedroom, claiming a monster inside. In the video, Chris's son can be observed sleeping peacefully until approximately 2 a.m., when he appears to be forcefully pushed out of bed by an unseen presence. Although the child remained unharmed, the footage deeply unsettled viewers of Chris's Reddit posts. The house's previous owner, an elderly gentleman, was discovered to have passed away on the premises after experiencing a fall. Number 6. Phantom of the Night. This footage, captured by CCTV and shared by Ghost Channel in April 2022, showcases an extraordinary event in the yard. The video reveals a white object or entity moving in the darkness, resembling the form of a person or some other being. The figure extends its arm, followed by an enigmatic action. As it reaches out with its other arm, the cart is pushed back. Subsequently, the ghost disappears from view, only to reappear on the opposite side of the cart. Shortly after, it is observed resting on the cart. The question arises, are these supernatural abilities being employed for benevolent or malevolent purposes? It seems that they are merely for entertainment. Number 5. A mysterious shadow. The video was recorded by a young girl, and the exact location where the video was taken is still unknown. In the video, the girl is capturing her younger brother playing with their pet dog on a typical day. However, a surprising and eerie event unfolds when the boy suddenly notices something and gestures towards it. The girl then adjusts the camera to reveal what they have captured, and it is quite unsettling. As the boy points and she moves the camera, they observe a rocking chair moving on its own. The most unsettling part is when a shadowy figure is seen sitting on the armrest of the chair, then standing up and walking along the wall. The events that followed remain a mystery. Do you believe it was a staged hoax or a genuine occurrence? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Number 4. Creepy White Lady. The video was captured by an individual and shared by Amzal in July 2019. In the footage, a man is shown carrying his child outside during the night, when suddenly a fast-moving figure passes by in the background. The mysterious figure, clad in white with long dark hair, is illuminated by a streetlight. The unsettling nature of this scene is not only due to the presence of a person on the street at night in complete darkness, but also because of the sudden and hasty movement of the figure. Viewers are speculating that the entity in question could be the Kuntilanak, a mythical legend from Indonesia, often referred to as the vampiric lady in white. What do you think about this video? Number 3. Haunted Kitchen. The video, which was uploaded on YouTube by Sylvia C. in January of 2021, displays a chilling scene in a haunted kitchen. Sylvia C. reveals that she recently uncovered this footage to contain eerie and strange interference noise captured in the video. In the dead of night, Sylvia C. positions a camera towards the cupboards, and the unsettling footage captures a mischievous poltergeist in action. The ghost not only opens and closes cupboards, but also forcefully swings open the washing machine door and hurls objects across the room. The intensity rises as items are thrown from one side of the camera to the other, reaching a climax with a third occurrence before the camera suddenly shuts off. What are your thoughts about this video? Share your comments in the comments section below. Number 2. Disturbance in the house. In December 2017, mischievous spirit activity was caught on CCTV footage in a house. Creepy7 Paranormal shared the footage on YouTube, showing that the entity seems moving around every corner of the house. At first footage, the presence of a spirit is known by pulling the blanket off a child's bed. It then interacted with plastic bins near the bed, lifting and slamming them. A pillow was also moved and thrown to the ground. The spooky moments didn't end there. It continued its antics by pulling the bins forward, causing all the drawers to fall open and dropping them face first onto the floor. The ghost girl wasn't limited to just one room. The CCTV camera in the living room captured a broom moving on its own, and there was a glimpse of the ghost girl in the mirror. She appeared in the corner before disappearing. Later on, she caused chaos in the kitchen. She disturbed a plant, pulled out a chair, knocked over a broom, moved items on the kitchen counter, and even slid a coffee cup across the table. The dog on the rug stayed completely motionless, not even blinking. Number 1. A creepy store. This video, uploaded by Facebook user Mario Lara, showcases a series of unsettling events that took place in a store in Guadalajara, Mexico. The footage shows pinatas moving on their own, workers being startled by unidentified flying objects, and a terrifying figure emerging from a stack of pinatas. Following this incident, Mario himself had a frightening encounter when a drill suddenly activated dangerously close to his feet. He believed that these occurrences were linked to a single pinata that seemed to be moving on its own accord as if possessed. Mario sought the shaman's help to get rid of the pinata causing trouble. However, things took a turn for the worse when the shaman confessed to leaving it in a remote area. To solve the strange occurrences in his shop, Mario decided to retrieve the pinata and live-streamed his journey on Facebook. But things got creepy when he reached the abandoned car, hearing strange noises and feeling like he was being followed. Despite managing to find the pinata and return it to his car, the situation escalated even further. While driving home, Mario was startled by a bone-chilling scream, causing him to lose control of his vehicle and crash. After a brief inspection, he fled the scene, and the live stream abruptly ended. Some viewers noticed a horrifying figure lurking in the back seat. What are your thoughts on this spine-chilling footage? In conclusion, otherworldly encounters continue to fascinate and mystify us, challenging our beliefs and understanding of the world. If you enjoyed our exploration of otherworldly encounters, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Remember to like and share, and stay tuned for more thrilling discoveries.
Hello? Oh my God.
Franco was startled by a chilling humming piercing through the darkness. Gripped by a blend of fear and curiosity, Franco impulsively seized this eerie moment, attempting to establish contact with whatever was lurking in the shadows.
Looking to find out who was the person that was humming inside this altar. I want you to show yourself to me. Let me know who you are. Are you from the light or are you from the dark? I just got a sound from the front area. What is it that you want? Are you at peace? Are you protecting this place? I keep looking over there because I think I'm going to see somebody. But it's empty. Is it okay that I could... I got another one. I have a lot of banging sounds going on. What is your name? I feel really scared right now. I don't know why. I just feel like I can't even move. Look. If you're from the dark, can you come close to me again? I have like this really shocked feeling on me right now. And I'm looking all around me. And everything is quiet. Can you get close to the spirit box, the black box on the counter? Something's going on with my camera. It's like, I was told that when the camera blurs like that, it's because something's standing right in front of it. Can you tell me your name? Holy shit. That legit sounded like it came from like up there in the roof.
Written.
It is written. What is written? Are you referring to the Bible? Can you come close to the black box in my hand? The hell was that? Hola? I just heard it sound like somebody talking.
As Franco tried to reach out to the unseen presence, a symphony of haunting noises enveloped him. He confessed to being gripped by an intense, paralyzing fear that took over his entire being. Despite this overwhelming terror, he resolved to press on with his exploration. Then, unexpectedly, he found himself standing outside the building, as if led there by an unknown force.
I'm outside.
I had a bad past.
Oh my God. Did you? So did I. Was it daddy problems or something else? What is this? There's a hole in there. Ayunda. There's a name here. I can still hear it.
Good.
Good? That I could still hear you? Are you watching me right now? Because there's a lot of windows. Are you male or female? Are you inside this well? Shit. Oh shit. I just heard something. It legit sounded like it. It sounded like somebody just said no. What the hell was that?
New dare.
I dare what? Did you just tell me no? What the? I'm dying. I'm like about to run out of here right now. This thing literally just said, "Do you dare?" And then all the... It literally just said, "Do you dare?" And all of a sudden this thing went crazy. I don't dare. I don't dare. Look at me. My eyes are literally tearing up right now. I am so freaked out being in here. And I never felt this scared before in a while. Like there's been times I felt terrified a whole bunch of times. But this one's really strong. And the further deeper I go in, I feel like it's only getting worse. Oh my God, I feel like I could hear what sounds like footsteps. Oh. Hello? Hola? I am dying. I literally almost just dropped my camera. I'm gonna keep going into this room. I feel like it doesn't want me to go down here. Can you give me another sound that you're here?
Draining.
What's draining? Are you draining? Is your power draining? I feel like I'm having a legit conversation with this entity. Or spirit or person, whatever you want to be preferred as. What would you like me to prefer you as? A ghost? A person? What the hell was that?
Can't breathe.
I know the feeling. Something's making a noise. Like a horn. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a horn from a car, but bigger.
From the moment Franco made contact with the enigmatic entity, it was as if the decaying walls of the monastery awoke with a sinister energy. Unearthly sounds, too strange to be of this world, began emanating from every crevice of the ancient structure. These chilling moments were just mere glimpses of a night filled with inexplicable terror. To delve deeper into this harrowing experience and witness the full extent of Franco's eerie exploration, visit the Frank TV YouTube channel. In the silent night of June 2016, a man was startled by bizarre sounds, eerily resembling someone or something creeping across his rooftop. Driven by curiosity and a hint of fear, he ventured to uncover the source of these unsettling noises.
The office by the window up here, and we're on the second floor. And I mean, we hear noises out here pretty often, but you can see how high up we are. We hear noises out here, but nothing like what we just heard, so I think it might be worth looking into. I gotta get a flashlight. I can't really describe exactly what it sounded like, but almost like some kind of a screech. I don't know, maybe some kind of bird, but it was definitely up there. Also, earlier we were hearing some heavy, like thuds and I don't know if you'd say steps or whatever, but it's like something was scurrying across. I thought it was just squirrels or something, but it could be something heavier. I might have to go down and take a look up.
Hey.
Where'd it go? The hell? So yeah, what do you think? Should I go out there?
No, please.
If there's something on the roof, I gotta figure out what it is. Like, we can't just leave it up there. It can climb in the window in the middle of the night and kill us.
I don't know. I say.
Screw it. Well, I gotta go up there. I decided I gotta go out there. So I don't know where the hell that thing went, but it's gone off the ridge. Alright, sorry it's gonna be shaky. I gotta get out there somehow.
While the footage doesn't capture everything, what we do see is chillingly consistent with descriptions given by those who've encountered this mysterious cryptid. Known to be unnervingly intelligent, there's a strong possibility that the creature lurking in the shadows that night was observing its potential prey with a sinister intent. What do you think it was? Let us know in the comments. In a startling turn of events at a local nightclub on August 16, 2019, something extraordinary was captured on security footage. It was just past 11 p.m. when Rachel Mogg, an employee of the establishment, was performing her routine check of the club's surveillance recordings. The club had closed for the night, and it was assumed to be completely vacant. However, what Rachel discovered on the footage has left many questioning the ordinary. Eerily visible in the dimly lit, empty club was the figure of a small child, alone and seemingly out of place. This sighting was particularly unusual.
Oh my god! That shit me up. Oh my god. I'm so scared. That's crazy. Oh my god.
What is it?
It actually looks like it's walking, doesn't it?
In a spooky twist, Rachel and her friends saw something really strange in a video from a nightclub. They were looking at footage from the club's security cameras when they noticed something weird. There was a small, see-through figure moving around the empty tables and heading towards the dance floor. But then, it stopped like it wasn't sure about going onto the dance floor and turned back to where it came from. Rachel feels pretty sure that they caught something ghostly on camera, but it's hard to say for sure if it was a ghost or not. It's up to whoever watches the video to decide. What do you think was moving around in that nightclub? Welcome to a seemingly typical kitchen, a familiar scene from the home of TikTok user Troy Legault. But within these walls, when Troy steps out, the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. In Troy's kitchen, the unexplained and inexplicable reign. Watch this. Just when you thought the mysteries of Troy Legault's kitchen were unnerving, what happened next week takes it to a whole new level of terror. Troy starts to hear noises in his attic room 1 week later and sets up a camera to see what was making the noise. What he captures adds a chilling new chapter to this ongoing tale. In the eerie silence of the attic, doors that have remained locked for years begin to unlock themselves, swinging open into the darkness beyond. It's as if an invisible presence is guiding us further into the heart of this mystery. There's no denying the unsettling reality of what the footage shows. Doors unlocking and opening on their own, as if beckoning Troy and us to delve deeper into the unknown. With each new piece of footage, Troy's conviction strengthens. He's not alone in his home. But what are these presences trying to communicate? And why now? The quest for the truth in this haunted house is far from over. Watch this.
Daddy? Daddy, it's happening again. Daddy? Daddy? I don't like this. Daddy, I don't like this. Daddy?
As nightfall envelops Troy Legault's home, the earlier events in the attic seem like just the beginning. Later that evening, the unseen entity makes its presence known once again. Stay tuned to his TikTok channel for more unexpected visits and ghostly revelations. Andrew always laughed at tales of the supernatural, brushing them off as mere superstitions. That skepticism, however, was about to be shattered one eerie night. He and his friend, initially undisturbed by the strange, unidentifiable sounds echoing around the exterior of the house, eventually succumbed to their curiosity. Driven by a mix of intrigue and a hint of fear, they decided to investigate the source of these nocturnal disturbances. What they thought would be a simple exploration quickly spiraled into an experience filled with sheer terror, the kind that sends chills down the spine and makes one's heart race uncontrollably. They ventured into the dark, the unknown, never anticipating that the night would unfold into a series of events so horrifying, so unexplainable, that it would forever change their perception of reality. This wasn't just another spooky night, it was a descent into a nightmare that neither Andrew nor his friend could have ever imagined. The footage they captured, which you're about to see, is not just a video. It's a chilling testament to a night that is etched in their memories as the most terrifying they've ever endured. Here is the footage. Watch if you dare, but be warned. Some truths are darker than we ever expect.
Look, what's that red?
What is this?
Is that a house? That's a freaking house.
It looks like.
There is no house on my property. I've never seen. There's no way that this is real. Here, go forward. There's no way that this is real. I have been on every square foot of my property and never seen this before. Wait. Be cautious. Hey, keep your knife ready.
My camera's having a really hard time picking this up.
Can you see anything in there?
I can see it, yeah, but I don't know.
Just stay quiet. If we can hear that thing in there, we'll know what's in there for sure. Just keep moving. This thing has run at me before. This thing has come at me before. So I'm just warning you right now, stay cautious. If you see this thing, just turn around and run, all right? If it comes at you, just do whatever you can to get it off you. You can use the knife. Just... Is that the door? Wait a minute.
This is definitely door.
Just wait. We have to make sure there's nothing in here. Just stay quiet. There's freaking graffiti on the walls. Nobody ever comes out on my property. Have people been coming out of my property?
It's like a barn.
What the heck is this? Are you freaking kidding me? People have been coming out of my property? How come I've never seen this house before?
Look at this.
How could I've never seen this before?
Can't get over it. This seems to be some sort of like kitchen. Well, at least what used to be a kitchen. Oh my gosh.
Just keep your light on.
I can't see anything. I don't have light.
What does that say? Turn off the lights. Turn off your lights. we're gonna get up. We're gonna get up. And we're gonna walk out. We're gonna get up and we're gonna walk out. Okay. Let's walk out. Let's get it. Just go. He's got a ring light. Shh. Be quiet. If he can't hear us, it's not gonna find us. Which way do we come in? Where's the door? It's through here. It's through. Shh. Be quiet. What's that? Just be quiet. Shh. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's on the roof. The heck is that? Shoot! Just get out of the house! Just get back to the house! Jesus Christ, Jesus.
In the vast realm of the internet, a new video has surfaced, sending shivers down the spines of all who dare to watch. A place so haunted, it defies explanation. This is not just another ghost story. This is a glimpse into a reality where the unexplainable reigns. Doors swing open with no visible force. Objects move as if possessed by unseen entities. When you encounter a place as haunted as this, a place where the veil between our world and the next seems so thin, it's wise to heed the warning.
الرحمن الرحيم. لا 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 لا. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. وش اللي حرك الباب يا جماعة؟ بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. بسم الله الرحمن.
In the dead of night, when the world is asleep, a lone CCTV camera in this unassuming shop captures something far beyond the mundane silence. This was no ordinary night at the shop. What was meant to be a routine security recording soon unravels into a chilling spectacle that challenges the boundaries of reality. Watch closely. The video starts off showing what looks like a perfect day. A beautiful, clear blue sky without a single cloud. It's the kind of day that feels peaceful, quiet, and utterly normal. But then,
See, it's falling from the sky, like it came out of space. Where'd it go? Where's the... It dropped. OMG, there's people out there looking. Where'd it go? I heard a loud cry. What?
the YouTuber known as Psychosocial is seen blissfully unwinding on a boat, rod in hand, basking under the generous sun's glow, completely surrendered to the leisure of the day. His tranquility, however, is short-lived. As the gentle lap of water against the hull slips into the background, an eerie and inexplicable sound slices through the stillness, snatching away the peaceful ambience. Tune in, if you dare, and witness what happens next.
I'm going over there. I need to hear whatever the hell's happening over there. Hey, do y'all hear that screaming? Is that something I should be, like, worried about?
Yeah, there's people under there.
I think my day's about to be ruined. Are you okay?
With a rising sense of alarm, the man begins to row faster towards the haunting echoes that had pierced the silence. His eyes scan the murky depths and shadowy banks, searching for the origin of those chilling cries. Yet, all that greets him is an unnerving void. No trace to be found, no figure in sight. His pulse quickens. In a last-ditch effort, he summons the authorities. But when they converge upon the scene, they too are met with nothing but the whispering hush of the void. The screams have vanished into thin air, leaving behind a cold trail and an enigma that hangs heavy in the once calm air. What do you think the screaming was? In this scary video, we see a dog in the hallway looking at something. Let's see what happens.
My dog Daryl, stiff as a board. What is he seeing? I don't know. So he just takes off running, right? And I'm like, think to myself, oh great. Now I gotta chase after him. I'm in this stupid ass hallway by myself, and then now he's gonna be running up and down the hallways, and I gotta wrangle him, make sure he doesn't wake anybody up. And you know, but what do dogs see that we don't to make him do that? You know, it's creepy.
There's a video on the internet that's got everyone talking. It was shared by a Reddit user named no_adagio6743. A lot of people online are discussing and wondering if it's showing something real or if it might be just a trick. The video begins with what looks like a regular day out on a boat. Someone is using their phone to film the water and the surroundings in Ontario, Canada. It seems like a regular, fun day on the boat. But as the video continues, things take a surprising turn, and what happens next has left everyone guessing. Watch this. In the video, there's a heart-stopping moment when a dark figure emerges from the trees in the distant forest. It's tall and has an uncanny resemblance to the infamous Bigfoot. Its movements are eerily silent and purposeful. Many believe it's a genuine sighting of the elusive creature, while skeptics think it could just be someone in a costume playing a prank. The truth is still shrouded in mystery. What do you believe? Did the boaters accidentally capture a real-life Bigfoot on camera, or is it a clever deception to scare? This next chilling video, posted anonymously online, captures an unsettling sight that's bound to send shivers down your spine. Floating high above a peaceful neighborhood is a UFO, eerily shaped like a cigar. It hovers silently, casting a menacing shadow below, leaving viewers to question what might be inside and what its intentions might be. What makes it even more eerie? The complete silence around its presence. The video leaves us with more questions than answers, making us wonder what truly lurks in the skies above. What do you think this is? Let us know in the comments.
No idea.
Look, bud. Look at the sign.
What's that? What's that? Where's Logan?
Sleeping.
When is he gonna wake up?
I don't know. No idea.
Look, bud. Look at the sign.
What's that?
What's that? Where's Logan?
Sleeping.
When is he gonna wake up?
I don't know.
In this creepy video, Blackfoot County Jail is famous among ghost hunters. Lots of people who visited the jail felt uneasy. They reported hearing the loud bang of cell doors, saw mysterious shadows, and heard voices when no one was there. Some even had their equipment stop working, heard weird sounds, and felt something touch them. Ian, from the Midwest Ghost Hunter YouTube channel, decided to check out this spooky jail by himself to see if the stories were real. This is what happened. Watch this.
I hear that there's a man by the name of Ed Townsend. I heard that you were the sheriff here. You passed away from a heart attack. But they say that somehow you're still here.
Holy shit, dude. Dude, those were footsteps. Holy shit. They were walking in that room over there. Dude, that literally came from back there. Damn. Did you just walk? Was that you just walking? I freaking heard you. Holy moly. Hello? I think I heard somebody down here. Could you make a sound again? Little person? Are you a spirit?
a living being. To be honest, I don't even know if this thing would speak English. I don't even know. What? Whoa. Dude, I think I just saw something. It's like along the ground.
Soon after Ian started exploring alone, he clearly heard footsteps. Down in the basement, he even caught a glowing orb on video. But the night was still young, and the scariest things were still about to happen. Watch this.
Are you in there? Dude, what if it snatches my arm? I hear you. He's gotta be down here. Oh. Rock just got thrown at me. Oh. Are you a female spirit? What is your name? Did you once live here? Oh, what the? What the heck was that? Dude, something just hit me in the freaking head. What the heck was that? Whoa! What? Is that a ring? Oh my god. Dude, I just got hit in the head with a freaking ring.
While Ian was in the basement, something really spooky happened. A stone was thrown at him, and then another one. It scared him so much that he ran upstairs. But when he was there, something else happened. A ring was thrown at him from the top of the stairs.
While doing more photography, I capture yet another photo. This time what appears to be orangish eyes staring at me through the bars. Just checking in. Not only did I not notice this capture, I would also receive a threatening message on the voice recorder. Making sure y'all are in your cells like you're supposed to be. I had no idea that this entity was threatening my life, and nothing could prepare me for what was about to occur. Holy shit. Hello? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Oh, I've had enough. I've had enough. Oh, that was in this cell. That was in here. What the heck was that? Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the? Oh, look at, dude. Holy shit. Something fucking just destroyed that cell. I really don't want to go in there. I really don't. I would regret this decision. Come on, Ian. Just go. Just do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't piss you off. Oh, just one look. Oh, just one look. Just one look. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude, this whole cell is destroyed. Did I make you angry? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to piss you off.
While exploring the jail, Ian had a really spooky experience. When he was taking pictures inside one of the cells, he got a super creepy photo. It had glowing eyes staring right back at him. Just moments after seeing this, a loud noise echoed as the cell door behind him suddenly slammed shut all by itself. If that wasn't scary enough, things inside that cell started getting knocked over without anyone touching them. Being brave, Ian decided to step into that very cell to see what was going on. But as soon as he did, something pushed him hard in the chest, making him really scared. That was the final straw for Ian, and he knew he had to leave right then. Now the big question is, did Ian really catch a ghost, known to make trouble in the Blackfoot County Jail, on his camera? Or were all these strange things just accidents or tricks? Maybe you have an idea about what really happened. Let us know in the comments. Ryan, Riven, and Wyatt, from the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal, went to check out a place that people say is haunted, and they did it at night. As soon as they got there, they quickly got out all their ghost hunting tools and started looking around to see if they could find any signs of ghosts or weird things happening. This is what happened. Watch this.
To a different area. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Just something about it just seems so weird.
Enough to get lost and die. Man, it's just so...
Did you hear that? If we don't make it out of this forest, boys...
I just want to reiterate real quickly too, like everyone's probably heard already, but it's literally common for people when they come out here at night to see whatever they call puckwudgies, giant balls of light that float towards you. They literally try and come near you. Ghosts, weird creatures.
What? What the f?
So much so that authorities try to convince people not to come here at nighttime.
Do you know about the two boys that got lost in these woods? I know it. I know it. It legit just said, I know it. What happened to them? How did they get lost? Who's to say? You will. I just asked about the ball of light.
Probably.
Probably. What the? No, that's freaky.
I knocked.
I knocked! I just heard a loud bang. They're known to knock on trees.
Dude, this is starting to feel weird. This is starting to feel not good.
Seriously, like, what better time to take some...
You do not believe.
You do not believe.
What?
What the not believe I'm really here? Holy shit!
Show us.
What the I have a message for you? What's the message? What the... Can you give us that message? Dude, this is dangerous. Whatever we're doing right now.
I will stay.
I will stay.
Break.
Break. I will stay break. Can you tell us what's in this forest, please? Through this device right here in River's hand, can you tell us? Are we in the right place to find a skinwalker? Give us... Yeah.
Haunt them.
Haunt them.
Where was that?
Dude, it's getting closer. Yeah, something's going on, man. We might.
In the dark.
In the dark. You good? You okay?
It hit me in the face, though.
Another one! Wyatt! Someone's watching! Got it.
Do not go.
Don't go! We're getting attacked right now.
Dude, it's like everything in this forest is trying to stop us, legit.
Right?
Whoa, that's
we
actually
get
weird.
here and the weather is not bad at all. Hello? Are we where you want us to be? Or should we go further?
Absolutely.
Absolutely! Dude, this is getting a little scary.
That's a voice.
Hello? Are you a skinwalker? You said you're following.
When Ryan, Riven, Wyatt, and their team started looking around, some spooky stuff began to happen. They heard strange knocking sounds coming from the trees, and it sounded like someone was slowly walking toward them. But that was just the beginning of their super creepy night. Watch this.
What if it's the two kids that got lost? What if they're telling us where to go?
Like where they are?
That or where the portal is right now.
Did they ever find those kids?
I'm pretty positive. He's over there!
That's what that just said?
Yes.
Yeah.
It just said yeah. It said he's over there. Who's over there? What we're looking for, obviously. We're looking for a skinwalker. I think these spirits or whatever it is trying to direct us to the skinwalker. We're here! Skinwalker! Do you protect this forest? This swamp? What the f was that? Is it okay that we're here? Oh! That was huge. Massive.
Sounded like a rock.
Yeah. You can tell us.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Something's right there, man.
Need to speak.
Need to speak. Guys, that was a double knock. That was like... Can you do that again? We heard that double knock.
We want to go.
We won't go. We won't go. That's because it's your land. Am I correct? There was a huge battle that the Native Americans fought here. Do you remember that? Was that the knock again?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was
Or something being thrown? What the f? Knock 3 times. That was it.
That's right there.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna walk back to where we were. We like that spot better. Maybe you can enjoy a conversation with us over there. Let's go. This is crazy, man.
Out of nowhere, they started hearing a bunch of knocking sounds from the trees. The weirdest part, when River asked for 3 specific knocks, something or someone actually knocked back 3 times. Some sharp-eyed people watching later said they saw something strange hiding in the trees. When the team zoomed in their video, they saw a figure that looked a bit like a person but had really creepy black eyes. It seemed like this figure was watching them the whole time. After seeing that, the team decided it was best to leave the forest and head back to their car.
The one that fell in the water.
You might have to put that somewhere. It's starting to blink. I think the REM pod's picking up a ton of energy from the power lines. But they saw it. Right away, they said flashing the lights or whatever,
right.
And then they said closed or shut.
They're watching us. Something is watching us.
Should we try and do an EVP?
Oh.
Okay, I gotta stop this. I'm dead here. Okay, we are going to try to do an EVP and see if anything comes through that. That would be nice. This investigation has been very odd so far. Let's be honest. We go into the woods. The weather out of nowhere starts to go crazy. We get back to the car. The weather is completely fine. We walked an hour, maybe over an hour, into the woods. We walked all the way back. There's no way I'm gonna get out of the car now to go into the woods to get windy all over again. For some weird reason, that's just our luck tonight. But we are here in the car, and we're gonna do an EVP. See how it goes. So, let's do an EVP.
When the team was leaving, some people watching noticed something strange near the car. It looked like a branch had fallen, but the weird part was trying to figure out why it fell. Was it just the wind? Or was there something else around that they couldn't see? They had an exciting time exploring the Hockomock Swamp, but now it's up to you, the viewers, to decide what you believe. Were these strange things because of ghosts, or were they just random events? Just like always, you get to make up your mind. In this video, it looks like ET has been located. Watch this.
This footage was captured in August 2021 by a farmer from an unknown location, where he found a bizarre-looking animal while digging. The farmer was digging using an excavator when he discovered this creature. At first, he thought that it was some kind of a snake, then maybe a fish. In the clip, you can see that the creature shows signs of life, as it tends to move around a bit. After further digging, he couldn't figure out who this strange-looking creature is.
My father acquired the Bigfoot in the fall of 1953, and as to date, it is the only physical proof that we have of Bigfoot. Originally, the plan was to keep this one alive, and that's what they were trying to do. Like the other Bigfoots, they really had no other choice but to euthanize it. It's been a lot of stress on me since I've been in charge of them, and it was a lot of stress on my father. The feet. Clearly see the dermal ridges. For being in a freezer for so long, they are in remarkable shape. I will be showing more of the Bigfoot. This is eye, a close-up of the eye. So the other eye over there.
In this video, a woman captures a water spirit on camera. What do you think it is?
Agora o melhor de tudo é essa queda d'água. Muita água. Muita força. Uhul! Ih, caraca! Tem uma coisa ali. Caraca, apareceu um cara ali no meio da água. Mozinho! Mozinho, você viu o cara no meio da água? Caraca! Ali, mozinho!
In this video, a weird forest creature is captured on camera, and it doesn't like it. Watch this.
Ih.
told you I saw something out here. But it's inside now. Tap it on the window out. There.
Yeah.
Top window.
Yeah.
Bottom window. Bottom window.
I can only see it on your phone.
What the hell does its face look like? Oh, man, it disappeared. Top window. Right.
Oh my god.
The hell is it? Can I zoom in on this?
Oh. Gone.
Bottom window. What the hell is going on?
You're just going through the floor or something.
It's gone through the wall.
Catching my ball.
He's not catching ball with you?
Yeah.
You need somebody to play ball?
Baba. It's gonna be broken. It's gonna be broken. It's gonna be broken. It's gonna be broken.
So if we don't get anything on the yes nos, I'm thinking to myself like maybe we just wrap it up and call it a night, honestly. Dude, you good? Dude. Shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo.
Oh, no, fuck.
Dude, sweep that corner.
Where's Tanner? Yo.
As soon as I opened my mouth, I felt like an intense pressure around my ankles, and I guess I slid across the floor, and like when we look at the footage it looks like 15 feet or so, but honestly, like that whole situation just had my brain so fucked that I don't really remember.
We can call it a night, honestly. Dude, you good? Dude. Shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo.
Oh, no, fuck.
Dude, sweep that corner.
Where's Tanner? Yo. What the fuck was that? He was not even there for a couple minutes with us. It was like he went somewhere else in his mind, I guess.
Tanner.
Dude. What's up, bro?
Just take a breath, man. You want water? You want something?
I'm gonna just stop you. You can keep rolling if you want. I'm gonna stop. What the fuck? You need a hand up? You alright?
This is all. I'm good.
You good?
I will just sit here.
What just happened?
Many folks install security cameras in their bedrooms that start recording at bedtime for extra safety. Honestly, it's a smart move that we all might consider, especially after seeing the chilling video this story is about. A TikTok user with the handle Some Demon posted the video on July 27th, 2022. It displays a security camera's view of a woman sleeping soundly in the dead of night. But sadly, her tranquil slumber is about to be shattered by an encounter that's far from friendly. Suddenly, the young woman bolts upright in bed in a way that sends shivers down your spine. She opens her mouth unnaturally wide, then just as suddenly flops back down. It's eerily reminiscent of Regan from The Exorcist, who gets possessed and screams in her bed. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Was the woman in the TikTok video truly possessed, or was she just showing off some seriously convincing acting skills? Regardless of the answer, the video is the kind that lingers in your mind. It raises a haunting question. Are we truly safe when we settle down to sleep at night? Ponder on that a little before you switch off your bedside lamp. On the subreddit for paranormal encounters, a Reddit user with the handle Blonde in the Woods posted a video that is bound to send a shiver down your spine. It's among the most haunting footage you'll come across. The backstory shared by the uploader reads as follows. My husband's best friend once lived in that house, and he used to dismiss any odd occurrences, chalking them up to imagination. Even with camera evidence, he always had the uneasy feeling that something else was present in the house. Following a divorce, he sold the property. Sometime after the new owners settled in, a former neighbor reached out to inform him that the new inhabitants were curious if he had experienced any paranormal phenomena, because they certainly had. They shared with him this very video captured in their living room, which prompted him to share his own archived footage. The house was empty when this eerie clip was recorded. There are kids in the family, but none were present at the time. Now, as the video recording couple are going through a divorce, the house is once again up for sale. Watching the video, the image and voice of what seems to be a little girl can be heard faintly calling for help. Watch this. When you watch the video, it sounds like you can hear a little girl's voice asking for help. But the video is really short, and it's hard to be 100% sure about what you're hearing. Plus, you can see something that looks like a shape moving really fast in the back. If this video really is of a ghost girl who needs help, let's hope she gets the help she needs.
If anybody's here, can you make your presence known for us? Yeah, so we're gonna dive deep, see what we can catch. We've already been hearing some knocking. I know when you first got here, you heard some noises that you kind of couldn't.
Whisper.
Right.
Like behind me. So, I mean, there's definitely something there.
Dude, I swear to God, I think I just saw something in this room.
In this next scary video, the new reality paranormal on YouTube is a cool channel if you're into ghostly adventures. They check out creepy old places that nobody lives in anymore and share other spooky stuff that'll totally give you the creeps. They put up this one video where they go into this super scary, empty old house down in Southern California. If you're into really getting into a ghost hunting video that takes its time, you'll have fun with this one. But get this, the freakiest part comes near the end. One of the guys tries to talk to a ghost they think might be hanging around. You've got to see it for yourself.
I'm in the other room. Get out of here. Woman's voice. You heard that, right?
I heard that loud.
Let's go in here, dude. Not safe. Woman's voice. Try another male voice. Jesus. Woman's voice. Please go. Woman's voice. Steven is here. Who's Steven? Another guy. Die. This place is haunted. Something cold is touching my knee right now. You got me. Woman's voice.
It might seem a bit out there, but there was definitely something strange going on in that clip. If you missed it, that's okay. It's not easy to catch at first glance. But if you brighten up the video, it gets a lot easier to spot. Take another look, especially on the left side of the screen. Check it out now. Also, keep in mind that the odd ghost-like figure starts moving just a short time after the team starts speaking. This could mean the ghost was trying to answer them, or maybe there's an easy way to explain it all. What's your take on it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This video captures the essence of a radiant beach day in Valencia County, Florida, dated August 16, 2020. The footage reveals the breathtaking vista of the distant waters and a few individuals basking in the surrounding breezy atmosphere. While the day was anticipated to be just like any other, the authenticity of this video suggests it turned out to be remarkably extraordinary. Let's dive in for a closer examination.
I'm gonna analyze this when I get home. Cause that, whatever that is looking for something. Damn, I lost it. Oh my God, it's flying so fast. Oh boy, I'm losing my mind.
After watching the video, it's still hard to tell exactly what was out there in the sea of Valencia County. In the video, you can hear a woman sounding worried and a bit scared. She says, "I'm going to look at this more later." We hope that the woman can find out what was really floating over the sea that day. Was it a UFO, or was it something not scary at all? Let us know in the comments what you think this is. In this next scary video, shared by a user named Jay on Reddit, the video named "Something Strange is in My Home" starts off completely normal for the first part, and you wouldn't think there's anything weird happening. But then things take a turn when Jay puts his camera down in her room and starts speaking to it. Take a good look when you watch this part of the video and see if you can spot anything spooky going on.
Experiencing this kind of stuff, and I just have no idea as to why it's going on the way it is. I just feel so freaking scared. It's unreal, like literally. I think, to be quite honest, that it has something to do with that whole one man hide and seek video that I made sometime last year. But then it can't be that, because if it was, then something should have happened way before now. But I don't know. I don't know what it's doing or anything else like that. But
just in case you didn't catch it, there's a moment where the mannequin head in the background starts to turn on its own, almost making a complete circle. It looks like the person who originally posted the video didn't even realize it was happening at the time, because he doesn't react or say anything about it while recording, and he doesn't seem to be bothered by anything odd. This part of the video is super eerie and definitely begs for some explanation. Could it be something simple, like a string tied to the mannequin head, or is it a more complex trick? Or could it actually be a ghostly encounter caught on tape? You would think that the spinning head would have been noticed during the video editing. But what do you all think about it? Drop your ideas and opinions in the comments. In Navajo tradition, skinwalkers are infamous beings and have been the subject of many stories and theories for a long time. Skinwalkers are often portrayed as malevolent witches with the power to transform into any animal they wish. In a video uploaded by the YouTube channel Cryptid, we track an individual who dares to explore the eerie expanse of the Gila National Forest, aiming to record something spooky. Fortuitously for the person behind the camera, it doesn't take much time before the scary events start to unfold. Watch this. If the chilling screams captured in the first video weren't enough to send shivers down your spine, the same YouTube channel released a second video featuring even more horrifying screams echoing through the Gila National Forest. Since we never catch a glimpse of a figure in any of these clips, it's quite difficult to determine if we're dealing with a skinwalker or something else entirely. The possibility is there, but it's not certain. This strange enigma remains unsolved up to this point, so I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Do you believe these screams were made by a skinwalker, or could they be something else, like sound effects added during video editing? Share your opinions in the comments. On the popular Go subreddit, a user with the handle Fit shared a video titled, "Someone Caught This on Home Security in My Country of Costa Rica." The video quality is somewhat unclear since it was recorded late at night, making it a bit challenging to discern the details. Nonetheless, the footage is deeply unsettling. In the opening seconds, we see and hear several dogs barking aggressively at something unseen in the distance. Watch this. The situation quickly escalates as a mysterious figure comes into view. But you can see this creature from a different side on a video from a TikTok user named Javier Chavarria. He's hanging out with his friends outside, and they all see this creature way out there. Watch this.
Uy, perro. Esa madre nos va ahorita que salimos nosotros, madre. Grave, chino. Madre, se la monja, madre. Nos acercamos. Vale, pica el culo. Usted que casi no. Ese hijo de puta, la uña, uno, madre, no se acerca. Venga, pero venga, weón, pío, madre. ¿Qué pío más cagón, madre? Madre, será la... encima uno, si es la mona, esa madre se le tira encima. Al chile. ¿La tiene ahí? Sí, pero no enfoca ni picha. No, está muy largo, madre. Madre, qué feo se parece un mono esa picha. Madre, sí, la madre está así, madre. La madre está así, picha. No enfoca, pero sí se ve el bulto. Nosotros salimos por ahí y ahí no había nada. Madre, qué raro esa picha.
A lot of folks think this creature might be La Mona, an urban legend from Costa Rica, which is also where this video was shot. The legend says La Mona wanders around late at night, ready to confront anyone brave enough to walk the dark paths. If you dare to glance at her, they say you'll see a creature with the face like an ape's, glowing red eyes, and not very tall. Even though the videos don't show the creature super clearly, it kind of matches the description. What's your take on it? Let us know in the comments. When it comes to paranormal videos, the Paranormies YouTube channel never disappoints. And today, they're about to step into a place where the past lingers, where echoes of prayers and secrets intertwine. An old church, abandoned but definitely not empty. Prepare yourselves, for in these hallowed halls, the Paranormies will face some of their most intense paranormal encounters yet. Watch this.
Is that Jack? Who is that? Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. Joy! Oh my god, he's open it. Dude, the tripod just keep flying at me. It was locked. Why were you locked in?
You've just witnessed something that sends shivers down the spine. But every tale has more than one perspective. Now, brace yourselves. We're diving back in, but this time, from a different lens. Will it reveal more, or deepen the mystery? Watch this.
Oh my god. What is going on? Holy shit. Grab that light. Oh my god. Okay, if that's you, stop for a little bit. Holy shit.
From the vast viral landscapes of TikTok emerges a tale that strays from the usual dances and trends. Today, we delve deep into Tristan's world. It starts with an evening like any other, waiting for his wife to come home. But as the clock ticked on, the familiar walls of his home began echoing with whispers of the unknown. TikTok user Magnus Madsen, expressing her distress in past videos, trying to explain her paranormal experiences, faced with disbelief and skepticism from viewers. She warned, she shared, and she pled. But the digital realm echoed with skepticism. Tired of being unheard, she took a bold step. One night, one camera, and a determination to capture what lurks in the shadows. She slept, but the unseen forces, well, they were more awake than ever. Prepare yourselves, for what she captured is beyond unsettling. The question is, are you ready to believe? Watch this. In this next scary video, we see two guys on video chat talking, and looks like they're having fun until something terrifying happens right in front of their eyes. Sometimes, the unexpected crashes our virtual hangouts, transforming moments of joy into pure, unadulterated terror. Keep your eyes peeled and your guard up, because what's about to unfold will leave them and you shaken to the core. Watch this.
So, there we go. That is end of round number 3.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys just see that and hear that?
I heard like a bonk.
What? Did you not hear that noise?
I heard a bonk, yeah.
My suitcase just moved across the room by itself. Look, it's right there. That was not there a second ago. Right?
Yeah.
Mate, the first 2 films are amazing.
So, there we go. That is end of round number 3.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys just see that and hear that?
I heard like a bonk.
Imagine you're aboard a plane, the excitement of a journey ahead. Everything seems as it should be. The world outside blurs as you ascend, the ground becoming a distant memory. You lean in curious, drawn to the window's view. But then, as the vast expanse of sky greets you, something unexpected comes into view, something that defies explanation. Watch this.
The strange story of Andrew Dawson is one that will send shivers down your spine. Andrew claimed on his TikTok channel to have recorded a video of a giant on top of a mountain in Jasper National Park in Alberta, Canada. Andrew documented a strange series of events as he tried to refilm the entity in the following months. But as the story unfolds, a dark and terrifying truth emerges. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that Andrew's quest to film the giant had a tragic and terrifying ending. He claims to have been followed and stalked by the CIA or some branch of the government, and the entity he captured on film seems to be something far more sinister than a simple wild man or Sasquatch. Andrew was a strong believer in the supernatural. He believed that the world is full of mysterious and unexplained phenomena. He also references the Bible, specifically Genesis 6-4, which states that there were giants in the earth in those days. He also references Luke 21:26, which talks about the last days, when men's hearts will faint from fear and anxiety over what is coming upon the earth. The supernatural aspect of this phenomenon leaves many questions unanswered, leaving the viewer to wonder what kind of dark and terrifying truth lies behind this strange and eerie story. Andrew's TikTok page has many posts leading up to the giant saga. Most of his posts are just average posts of him and his family, his dog, his truck, and other things that people typically share on social media. However, on April 9th, he uploaded a video with what he called a giant on top of a mountain in Jasper National Park. The video quickly went viral, but many people were skeptical of its authenticity. Andrew then tried to go back to the mountain to film or find what or some branch of the government, and the entity he captured on film seems to be something far more sinister than a simple wild man or Sasquatch. The supernatural aspect of this phenomenon leaves many questions unanswered, leaving the viewer to wonder what kind of dark and terrifying truth lies behind this strange and eerie story.
What is it?
It's a person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over.
No.
It's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you've seen what I've seen right now, and I'm gonna set my camera on something so you guys aren't complaining how shaky it is in the truck. Because, yeah, internet has no chill. But that's the mountain we're going to. But we're just gonna try to get closer. This as a tripod to try to keep it steady for you guys. And it's not even there anymore, too. That's where it was yesterday. I spoke to some locals and it comes and goes apparently. I don't know. See, that's me trying to keep it super steady with something. There we go. Do you know how hard it is to keep it steady with zoomed in all the way? I just got stopped by like some CIA agent. He told me to turn around, said I'm trespassing. I said it's a public area, like a public park or whatever. Some local told me to take this path. I didn't get it on camera, but I'm going to go again tomorrow and be prepared to be filming right now because he stopped the vehicle. His truck was blocking it. Said some like environmental issue was going on. I don't know. He told me to go back and said I was trespassing. I don't get it. It was awkward, but I'm going back again tomorrow to see if he's not there. But if he is there, I will keep a camera. I will film because the only angle I could get that I found today is the one I just posted earlier, and there wasn't even anything there. But I don't understand why the road's blocked off. I don't know. So they're extracting something out of here. There's 2 helicopters. What the I just want to give you an update. I'm not dead. I have not disappeared. I have just been busy with life. I couldn't get around to posting and updating you guys, so now I'm going to give you an official update of what's been going on. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but all of the videos that I posted were scripted. They're just fake. They were just strictly for entertainment. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I just needed to give you a quick update. Here again. Yeah, this is him. What's going on?
Road's closed. Turn around.
Really?
Yeah, man. Just turn around, please.
Okay. Have a good night, man. So that was f***ed up. There he is. I'm driving past him again. Just turned around. I don't understand why it's closed off though. It's a public park or public road or whatever. I think that's the same vehicle from. Hey! You might not see me post ever again. My videos weren't fake. What is that? That was not there yesterday.
Sadly, the Campbell River Mirror, a local newspaper, posted in their obituary that Andrew Ryan Watchorn Dawson had sadly passed away on July 1st, 2022. This story needs more answers, but I'm afraid those answers went to the grave with Ryan. If you've enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our other scary stories.
This is what we have. We're just gonna clear it.
Yeah. Here, let's go back to the video. So this is the video, right?
This is just all video. This is from your camera, which was in the attic where we were hearing
Which is the newest camera, and it was working the whole time we were watching.
And you can see it
was working
up there.
when we went up there.
You can literally see the screen is filming.
There's audio though, right?
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, it's playing. And it won't even playing, but we were seeing that shit. Is the lens cap on?
No.
No, we can see it, Jacob. We can see the whole thing.
Oh yeah, we could.
Yeah, look, my lens cap is right.
That's the
Look.
thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's what some doesn't want
I
to be
don't
filmed.
know.
Some doesn't want to be filmed with that fucking ring.
My lens cap's right here.
That's
2 painstaking hours later, delving deep into the labyrinth of forgotten files and ancient recordings, they finally unearthed something that was meant to stay hidden. Watch this.
He was, the prosecuting attorney over there. But of course, he built it. Yeah, it's, we believe is Mr. Heyman is the male dominant spirit, and he seems to be more dominant in his office on the 3rd floor. Now,
Which one's the office?
The oval room, right?
the one that we just got through doing.
Yeah, that's
That's where that was.
That's where this
where the
one.
camera.
That's where that was.
Okay, so that's his office.
Yeah, because up the stairs, like the hall's done, and then in his office, and the other two aren't done. And his office actually overlooks the courthouse over there in town.
Oh yeah,
So
sure,
yeah.
Wonderful.
That's why the bathroom was put into the 3rd floor.
3rd floor. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, the one on the side.
Yeah.
And then we believe the female we believe it's Emma, his first wife.
First wife, yeah.
Yeah, because we've not been able to find a death certificate for her, and she was 43 when she passed away.
That's very young.
Was she the one? I've been doing a lot of research, so I might have my stuff mixed up. But was she the one that her wishes were to be buried on the property, or am I thinking some other place?
If you researched that and found it, I would love to have it. I'm not very good at researching, and my niece was doing it, and then she just kind of gave up on me. But we found one thing about Emma passing away, and it was in a Clarksburg newspaper, and it was just a little small, and all it said is that she had passed away at her house and would be buried there.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And that's all it said in the newspaper clipping. But now, Mr. Heyman and they're both buried over here on Town Hill.
Okay.
Where you go up there?
Yeah, and it's off to the left, yeah. Now, his tombstone and stuff is all just it's perfect.
Oh, really?
But hers is broken in pieces, all of them. So I wonder if they didn't move her from here over there.
Yeah.
And it broke the tombstone.
And had to, and broke it. Because it covers the whole grave, but it's broken section.
Did she have a specific room when she was living here?
We believe it was this one, the pink room upstairs.
Oh, okay, the one right above us?
Grandpa.
The one with the
grandpa's
grandpa.
on the bed.
Yep. And then the little girl, she giggled